What's up, YouTube? AUTOCON360 here, back again with another review, and today we'll be taking a look at the S.H.Figuarts Dragon Ball Super Broly Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Gogeta. Such an awesome figure that I've been waiting for since the pictures went up for solicitation. I was so excited when I was able to get this pre-ordered. I had to pre-order it twice, but I got it because the first website said we weren't getting them in stock, here's a refund. And then luckily BBTS had them up there, so they hooked me up. So without further ado, let's go ahead here and we will move Gogeta aside and take a look at the contents of the box. Well, we'll take a look at the box first, then the contents. So here we have nice window box here with an image of Gogeta, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gogeta, your Tamashii Nation stamp of approval, Toei Animation, Dragon Ball Super Broly, Tamashii Nation's Bandai, Funimation, warning, nice image there of Gogeta, some more images carried over, nice product shots here on the back, and your warnings, not much at the bottom, not much at the top. I did that backwards, so let's go ahead and crack this thing open. Alright, and of course, first as always, we're going to take a quick look at our instructions here, just letting you know what you get in the box, how to swap out the heads, how to swap out the faces, warning you of some paint rubs that you may have, and also how to swap out the hands. And of course, it does also tell you exactly what's in there. I'm actually just noticing that, and that's really funny to me. But, yeah, so let's go ahead here and we'll take a look at everything that you get with this guy. And here we have the accessories that are packed with Gogeta. So, first we'll take a look at the head sculpts here. One thing to note is that we do see the only part of these that is shared is the bottom row of hair here. That's the only part on this that is shared. The rest of it, so from the second row up, is completely new sculpt. We'll take a look at the base form first. Now, the strange thing about the base form head, and as you can see here, it is definitely noticeable on the camera here, the shininess of this hair. That is because this is the tan plastic that is painted black. So it does have that kind of shimmer to it, like you see with, let's say, Goku. His is tan plastic that is painted. That's why we see a very similar shimmer with his hair. Now this, which is the actual hairpiece, as you can see, is molded in blue plastic and then painted black. And it's not even that dark of a black. It's kind of a charcoal color. And that kind of bothers me. Focus. Thank you. It does kind of bother me. And now, I don't display Gogeta with the base form head on very often, but I do hope that we get another release of this guy with the base form head on it again, but redone in the same type of plastic. Or we get a demonical fit release that gives us a more coherent color, because that is kind of jarring to go from this very matte to this kind of glossy. But again, going back to the face here, nice smirk, same color that we saw on the Broly, kind of brown in the ears, but it's coming across kind of gold on camera. I do wish that we got a Super Saiyan head with this guy, and I'm surprised that a Super Saiyan Gogeta was not a Comic-Con exclusive this year. I was really expecting it to be, but it just wasn't. Maybe we'll see it from next year. I'm not sure, but definitely do be careful with this head sculpt. As you can see, some of my hair pieces are bending, and some of the paint is flaking off. I see right there, and it's on my finger. But yeah, that's definitely blue plastic, which I find very odd. But yeah, I really do like this sculpt. I just wish it was matching. But here we have the Super Saiyan Blue head sculpt, which, oh baby, this blue paint. This is gorgeous. This nice metallic blue. And they are still doing what they've been doing with the Super Saiyan eyes since, oh, let me think. I think the first figure to release with this was, I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe it's the Dragon Ball Super Trunks, where it's got the darker ring around the iris, and then the just regular color for the eye itself. Right? There's the white part, the iris. I don't know eyeballs. But regardless, it's got that darker ring to kind of make it stand out more. We saw this with, I don't know why I said it's the Super Trunks, because that's not right. I believe it was the Gotenks we saw this with first, not the Trunks. Just so you can see what I'm talking about here. Gotenks has that darker green around the eye, and then the lighter green in the middle. But yeah, really cool. Loving this metallic blue. I need more of this in my life. I cannot wait for my Vegeta and my Goku to arrive. I ordered Vegeta a little late because I did have to wait for him to go back on pre-order on BBTS. But yeah, this is so beautiful. And it seems like it is actually the same. It is the same blue plastic that we're seeing with the base form head for the hair, with this metallic blue over it. And since the metallic blue is, well, metallic blue, it matches with this better. And actually, looking at it very closely in the viewfinder here, I do see the difference, but it's almost unnoticeable. Yeah, to the naked eye, it is unnoticeable. I only noticed it looking through the viewfinder, and it's only just slightly different. You can kind of see it here, where it's slightly different. Or like right there is a better, where you see this is a little bit glossier because it's a lighter shade of plastic than this is. But you really don't notice because it's all so shimmery and so shiny. I absolutely adore this. Take a look at the other face sculpts here. This one was the smirk. Here I have the screaming face. Fury Kamehameha, Final Flash, Big Bang Attack, Big Bang Kamehameha, Final Kamehameha, whatever you want to do with your Gogeta. You do it. Again, nice paint in the ears, nice paint in the mouth. Looking really cool. And then just your standard kind of standing there, brooding face. And then, of course, for hands, we do have a set of fisted hands. We do have a set of Kamehameha, Final Flash, Galagun, your basic energy attack hands. Then we have your martial artsy hands. I've seen this before with Goku. I believe these are the same sculpt. Then we do have your Ki Blast hands. So, let's move up here, and we will take a look at the full figure. And here we have our Gogeta all set and ready to go. Right off the bat, really good looking body. Do you think, well, no, that's not possible. Never mind. I was going to say maybe the abs were reused from the Awakening Goku, but that's not possible because there's a shirt in the way. So it does look like this is all the same, or all brand new sculpt. The hands may be reused from Goku. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe the forearms are reused from Goku. Again, not 100% sure. And again, maybe the shoulders, because Goku's shoulders do have the port in the back for his sleeves. So it is possible that at least the shoulder and the bicep here are reused from Goku, as well as the hands. But as far as the wrist or the forearms go, brand new sculpt, nice belt piece. The pants are brand new sculpt, ankles of course are brand new sculpt, and the feet are brand new. Really just awesome looking figure. Now it does look like this could have used second coat. This yellow here, it does look like that could have used a second coat. Um, and also, if you look, it does look like his nose has a little bit of blue in it. But I do believe this is tan plastic with blue paint on it, so I'm not sure why there's blue on his nose. Who knows? I do have a little bit of yellow overspray on mine, just in a few spots. Doesn't really bother me. If it bothers me enough, I'll go and I'll get some nail polish remover and I'll take that right off. But yeah, just this collar piece I think really could use a second coat, because of course these are molded in yellow plastic, so they're not really that big of an issue. But this not matching is kind of bothering me. But yeah, it looks really, really good. And to go over the articulation really quick, the head is on a ball joint with a hinge in it. Now, this guy does have the same issue that, let me see. Gotenks, basically every figure that I know of after Gotenks, that being Gotenks himself and Super Trunks, have this issue where the head has the ports, or has the pegs, and the face has the ports. This is not a good idea. This does not work. When you go to bend the head down on the neck joint, it just pops the face right off, and it's really irritating. And Gogeta's not as bad, at least with the smirking face on mine. It's not really that bad, but that's just a problem. It's just annoying. He's definitely not as bad as my Gotenks. My Gotenks, if you look at that thing wrong, or just barely touch the head, that face is coming off. But yeah, definitely take a look out for that. Hopefully they at least tweak this so that that doesn't happen anymore. But like I said, that is also on a hinge in there as well. Your neck is also on a ball joint. So you do have a lot of expression you can get out of him in base form or blue. You do have a ab crunch that will bend forward that far, and it will bend back that far, but you do get that gap there. And it also will allow you to pull it up so you can get a deeper bend going forward. And do be careful, because the way this is molded, the back panel likes to get stuck there. And of course also your waist is on a ball joint, so you can rotate it. You can also get some pivot out of this abdomen and waist combo, and with the waist and chest bending forward, you do get quite a bit more bend. Get back down there. Shoulders, butterfly joints for the shoulders, get you that far forward. But of course they are connected via a ball joint anyway, so that will give you even more range if you need it. Can hinge forward that far. And of course shoulder pad is also on a ball joint, so that gets out of the way real easily. Can do a full 360, but if you do something like that, it's going to look a little weird. You do have a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, with not a lot of range. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more. Your standard Figuarts wrist, with the hinge on it that you can swivel and then turn the hand, and you got it at a different axis, and it is on the hand itself does connect via a ball joint. Your belt loop here is on a swivel. It is a soft pliable material, so you can really get that out of the way really easily. Your hips will kick forward that far and back that far. They will go outward that far, not quite doing the whole splits. They do have a thigh swivel. Wow. In the Broly review, I called his thigh his bicep, and in this one, I said thigh swivel. Awesome. I'm sleepy. You do have a double jointed knee that does give you full range of movement, and your ankles are on a ball joint, so you do get a good amount of pivot. Can tilt it up a little bit, down all the way, and you do have a toe joint. Also, really quick here, just want to let the world know, I do have the blue aura effects. So, yeah. Not going to do a video on them because they're exactly the same as yellow ones, just in blue. Okay. Alright. And here we have Gogeta ready for some comparisons. So, here he is with his, or their sons. You have him with Gotenks. They do look really good together. And again, I will be getting around to reviewing Gotenks once I get through the newer stuff that I have and get that uploaded. So there you have that. Here we have him with Frieza, the Resurrection version. And here we have him with the Vegeta 2.0 and Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku. Again, he's the same height as Goku. Awesome. Here we have him with Broly. And they do look really good together. Take a lot of pictures of these two fighting each other. And lastly, just because here he is with the Juggernaut Build-A-Figure Wave, Deadpool. Awesome. And for our final thoughts here, why not put those blue aura effects around him to show him off. But yeah, I really, really love this figure. Whenever they release the Super Saiyan version, just regular Super Saiyan, I'll probably be buying that too. But as of right now, I'm perfectly happy with this. If this is the only one we get, awesome. If not, then whatever. But yeah, it's a really great figure and a really great companion piece to the Broly that also came out recently. So yeah, just like with Broly, I will be linking BigBadToyStore in the description so you can pick one of these up for yourself while they still have them in stock. Unfortunately, they don't still have the blue aura effects in stock, so you may have to hit up your Barnes & Nobles like I did to find these. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Check me out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All that is linked in the description below. And of course, if you like this video, give it a like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell to be notified of when I upload. And I will see you guys in the next video. And of course, as always, I'm AUTOCON360, and this has been the S.H.Figuarts Dragon Ball Super Broly Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Gogeta. And thanks for watching. Bye.